Hello everyone, my name is Nguyễn Hồng Phúc and I'm currently learning English major at Saigon University. I'm gonna have 5-day field trip to the southwest of Vietnam. This is the first time I'm go to southwest of Vietnam and I bet that it's gonna be great. But before we jump into the video, let's check out our schedule. We will set off at Saigon University and straight to An Giang province to visit Chasukachubut forest for the first day. In the next 2 days, we went to Phu Quoc Island to visit the famous fish sauce factory, honey farms, and black pepper garden. At the end of the island, we will go to Phu Quoc Long Beach. After the Phu Quoc tour, we move back to the mainland to Rạch City to travel to Cần Thơ City, the western capital of the southwest. In Cần Thơ, we have a chance to go to Cai Rang floating market and Hung King temples at the final destination of our journey. Now, let's start it. Chasukachubut Forest is where we first arrived after traveling to Vietnam Southwest. It's located in An Giang province, just about 10 km from Cambodian border. The forest provides an habitat of a wide variety of birds and other species. More than 70 different birds and stock species call its home, including the painted stork and the oriental darter, both of which included in the Vietnam Red Book. Tourists coming here have the opportunities to go on canoes or boats to enjoy the herds of the forest. Through the river, we have the Cachubut tree lying along both sides. After visiting Chasu Forest, we travel to Ha Tien City and that is the end of day 1. At day 2, it is unlucky that because of the heavy rain, the boats will not make it to Phu Quoc, so that we have to change the schedule. We go straight to Cần Thơ City in the afternoon and at some more new destination. I hope you enjoy the new schedule. The journey is scheduled because of the bad weather, and now we have 3 new destinations for 3 days in Bạc Liêu and Sóc Trăng City. In Bạc Liêu we have Cao Văn Long Memorial Site and Bạc Liêu House Mandarin Sun Museum. In the afternoon we have Song Rong Pagoda. 5th day in the original schedule will be our 4th day. Cao Văn Lâu is considered one of Vietnam's best musicians. He's the father of modern vọng cổ and cải lương, the initial historical and cultural monument built in Bạc Liêu Town was too, in honor of the late musician Cao Văn Lâu, cost about 6.2 billion. The memorial contains the late artist's tomb as well as a house filled with his discography, personal items, and the details about the birth of the immortal song Dạ Cổ Hoài Lan. After 3 years of marriage to his wife, there was still no choice. Cao Văn Lâu was forced to send his wife back to her family in agreement with local custom at the time. This hurt came to inspire Cao Văn Lâu to compose his best No Love Song, nhạc cổ Thái Lan, which later had great influence on cải lương and vòng cổ music. The second destination of the day is Bạc Liêu Mandarin Sun Museum. Recalling Bạc Liêu, the most famous and special thing that we always remember is the Prince of Bạc Liêu. By the time, the reputation of Prince of Bạc Liêu is known by most people in Vietnam because of his wealth and his throwing money story. He was seemed the richest person at the time that he was said to fire money to boil green beans. The house is the ideal Bạc Liêu attraction thanks to its distinctive French architecture. According to rumors, the house was designed by French architecture, and all of the material were imported from France. Additionally, the house is filled with expensive furniture that is on display. Among them are bed, the vintage discs, the gramophone, the TV, the car, the decoration, and the photograph of Ba Huy and his wonderful wife. They are incredible, priceless, and valuable items. Next destination, we will go to Sóc Trăng City to visit Som Rong Pagoda. Som Rong Pagoda, a stunning Khmer pagoda, is a Mekong Delta of Vietnam. It's one of the main highlights of Sóc Trăng City. The pagoda is well known for its remarkable architecture in addition of the stupa and reclining Buddha statue. It is widely known as Som Rong Pagoda because there are many local Som Rong trees for a long time in this area. The two-tier roof of the pagoda is decorated with color tile and adorned with a sculpture in the shape of Naga, a divine snake from Khmer cultural tradition with masterful skills. On the top of the pagoda is a Piontis tower. Its pillars supporting the pagoda feature a niece named Kumna, clasping her hand to welcome visitors. Now it's 5 a.m. and we are on a boat straight to Cai Ranh Floating Market. The Cai Ranh Floating Market, the largest wholesale floating market in the Mekong Delta, starts around 4 a.m. runs until 8 or 9 a.m. While floating down the river, we get a glimpse of life along its source. On the way, we'll see the merchant ships navigating the river with glass. Brightly painted boats are caught nearby and home page above the water. When we arrive at the market, it's a stunning sight. The river is lined with a scale of poles carrying a wide range of items. Not really a place for souvenirs, people come here instead to buy large quantities of goods, mostly foodstuffs. We also have the opportunity to visit candy and rice noodle workshop floating in the middle of the river. After leaving Cai Ranh Floating Market, we're heading to Hung King's Temple, which was opened to public around the earliest of the 2022. The temple is a connection with a similar one in the north. The main gates of the temple of Hung King's in luxury, making a strong impression with sugarcane on both sides to welcome tourists from all over the world. to offer incense and worship. The overall design is shaped like a map of Vietnam. The main temple simulates a stylish bronze dome with a square round block according to the folk concept that the sky is round and the earth is square. Surrounding the main temple are 18 balls, symbolizing the 18 home kings. The wings are built on 54 equal intervals of the circle, symbolizing the 54 ethnic groups of Vietnamese. Once you enter the exhibition area, you see a lot of Asian artifacts in the display case, including weapons, jewelry, and various farming tools. You also can observe the Dong Sơn bronze drum, which representing the Dong Sơn culture of the Asian Vietnamese. Now is the end of the journey. Thanks Saigon University for making this fantastic experience happen, and also thank friends that I make along the journey for a wonderful trip that I never forget. I hope that we stick together in the next future. Peace and goodbye.